Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, I need my wallet too. My wallet. It's down in there.
Probably want this.
Oh, can I have that water? Thank you. Wow, the sun is beating down on me. All right. Gavin just dropped me off at the white semi. I'm gonna get it started, let it build air pressure. The way the trailer leaks on this thing, it takes a little bit, or I like to give it a little bit longer to build up air. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this one started. And while I'm sitting here with this one, Gavin is gonna go and he's gonna move the red truck, put the grain cart on the red truck, and then we're gonna head out to the elevator. That way we can start our day with empty trucks. And we're gonna take you guys along on the grain elevator process, I guess you could say. Kind of explain that a little bit better rather than just show me going to the elevator. And then we're gonna be harvesting wheat today. We got about ½ inch of rain a few days ago, so typically we would get started around 10 o'clock cutting wheat. That's usually when the dew dries out. But today we're waiting a little bit longer since it's still a little bit wet from the rain, but the sun is sunning, so it shouldn't take too long. What the heckin'? Dang it. One of our neighbors went ahead and tried cutting a little bit just to see what the moisture was, and I actually just got word that it's still at 16%, which we usually like it to be under 13, so we're gonna wait a little bit longer. Probably in a couple hours I'll get another update, but in the meantime, I'm gonna sit here and let the air build up, and Gavin is going to be texting me whenever he's done loading the red truck. That way we can head out about the same time.
Drop Grayce off at her semi truck, heading to get the red Mac. This truck rides like a boat anchor. Gotta scoot the seat up for Grayce. A little short queen. The little legs can't reach the dang pedal unless the seat is in the steering wheel. There we go. Oh, it's hot, humid. The good thing about dating Grayce is I am already used to the weather because Missouri is just as miserable in the summertime as Kentucky is. Didn't have any wheat in Missouri this year because I knew Grayce and her dad planted like 250 acres here in Kentucky. It's working out pretty well because if I had wheat ready in Missouri and Kentucky, this past week and this next week would suck. And nobody would be getting any sleep. So this is working out well. I'll be honest with you guys, I demoed a rental 9150 like 2 springs ago for maybe 15 hours. Other than that, I've never been in one of these older case 4-wheel drive tractors. I don't have anyone to show me what to do, but it's pretty straightforward. Power shift, throttle, PTO, nothing to it. First gear, flip it forward, second gear. You guys don't want to watch me, let's watch the action. Front wasn't completely full. Back's not even going to be close to full. I think this car holds like 750. I don't want it all the way on the front. I definitely don't want it all the way on the back. Should make it ride a little bit smoother. I think I got it split about 2/3 and 1/3. So I learned this in high school. One of my favorite things about having a 4-wheel drive on the grain cart is if that spout's not right where I want it, I can just twist my tractor and shove that spout about 2 foot in either direction, which is super handy. The guy I worked for, or one of the guys I worked for in high school, he had a 335 Steiger on a grain cart, which is pretty well the equivalent of this, just a newer series. And man, they are just amazing grain cart tractors. I think that's all she wrote. We'll let that run out for a second. All right, let's go trucking.
Okay, so the first thing we got to do when we pull into the elevator is unroll the tarp. So let's go do that. Take our scan card, and we just scan it on the monitor so they know who we are. And now we wait.
Yes, ma'am.
This one is going to be... So right now we're at the probe, which is where they take a sample of your grain, whatever that may be, and they take it back to the office and they run a bunch of tests on it. That way, once you scale in and out, they can take all of the results from the test, do a little bit of math, and figure out how many bushels you have on your truck. That way they know how much to pay you for it. And then when we get the proceed to scale notification, we go to the scale. Same thing here. Scan your card so they know who you are, and then it'll tell you what pit to go to. And we gotta go to pit 2. We just wait in line for our turn. This is a good looking truck. It's a nice truck you got here.
It's hot.
Yeah, I know.
Hot, hot.
How's it going?
Pretty good. I'm eating this guy's dust. The end dump.
Bye.
Goodbye.
This is a good looking truck too. You'll have to use my handle. You'll have to use my handle. And don't dump my airbags. my body right now. It's disgusting. take your before weight, they subtract your after weight, and obviously the answer to that is how much grain you had on. And then they'll take your test weight, your moisture, your damage, all that into account whenever they're finding out how many bushels to pay you for. So again, we scan our cars so they know who we are. And then it'll print out our ticket and we'll be on our way. So the weight we were at when we came in was, ooh, I shouldn't say that. I'm not gonna say that. We had 1,100 bushels on, give or take. And our test weight was 62.8. Our moisture was 11.4%, which we like to keep it under 13, so not too bad. So basically what the ticket has is it has the customer, and then it has your weight before and after you scale, and then it has what crop you brought in, it has how many bushels, it has what truck it is, and it has the date on it, of course. And then it has how many bushels you had on, gross and net, and then it has the results to all the tests that they ran, so the test weight, the moisture, the damage, and then it has how much it docked you. So that's pretty much what the scale ticket has on it, what kind of information you can find on there, and we keep these for our records. So I'm just gonna slip it in my little cubby hole back there. It's still too wet. It's over 16%.
That one was?
No. Tried some and it was over 16%. Now that was whenever we were leaving, so they're gonna try it again in probably about an hour now.
What's it gotta be, 15?
13.
Gotta get there today.
Well, do you want to get lunch together?
Yeah.
Okay. If we're gonna do it in the trucks, we can go to Subway. If we go back to the farm, we can take my truck anywhere.
Sounds like we got time to kill anyways. Okay, let's do that. Alright. So just take the trucks back to the green bins.
No, we're gonna take them to the field.
And then walk with them. Okay. Alright. Is there room for both our trucks then?
Yeah. I think so. As long as we park.
Alright.
Why? Is there not that much to cut?
Your dad only cut 2 combine passes and he only cut them up to John's house. I had enough room to turn around. I guess you can turn around on the far side of me. We're only going to fill one truck at a time, it don't matter.
Yeah, well, then I'll take my truck out there and you can take yours to the grain bins.
Alright.
And if we need the other one after we've cut some, we'll go get it.
Okay.
That way we don't have to walk. So if you want to take your truck back to the farm and get in my truck and come to the field.
The neighbors cut a sample and it's still too wet from that rain 2 days ago. Grayce said it's running like 16, so we're gonna go park the trucks and grab lunch. Maybe by this afternoon it'll run.
Well, we just got back to the field, or I just got back to the field. Gavin took the red truck back to the grain bins because there's not a whole lot of room here, and only one of us can truck while the other one is combining, so there's no point in having 2 trucks in the field right now. So he's gonna hop in my pickup and then come back and pick me up, and we're gonna go grab lunch. All right, we've decided we're gonna go for pizza. What do you think of that?
I think that's a great idea.
Well, okay, that's good, because I decided we should go for pizza, and I didn't really give Gavin a choice because I want pizza.
It's a good thing I'll eat about anything.
So we're going to eat, and then after we get back, we're gonna start cutting wheat. But we're not putting that on YouTube because we have a show called Dirt Poor on Acres TV, and I've told you guys about it a few times, and some of you still haven't went to sign up and watch our show. So what the heck?
So if you want to see wheat harvest, you're gonna have to go watch it on Acres TV.
And I will link it down below for you. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, that's okay. I was gonna say it's a good show.
Oh, it is a good show. So go check out our show on Acres TV, and bye.
Can I do the thing?
Yep.